If you guys are watching this on rerun, I know what's a rerun, right? I'm Ryan with Yarbo. We're out here with Yarbo. We're out here with the Lawnmower Pro, Yarbo Core. We're just gonna go out and do a little cut today. Nothing crazy. Gonna try to set up some other stuff this week, some obstacle avoidance stuff and fun things like that. See if I can you guys a better view here on social media. We'll let some people join in, man. Thanks for watching on TikTok. We're on TikTok today. I did a cut on TikTok yesterday. I was sitting around. I was like, you know what? I need to get some fresh air. It's the perfect excuse to get outside and get a cut going. This thing is filthy right now. This weekend, somebody came through with like a trimmer and just annihilated everything by the Yarbo. And then everything just stuck to it with the heat and everything like that. So, looks like we got some eyeballs tuning in here, man. I got my water, got my electrolytes. It's not too bad right now. It's in the 70s. It's nice. I'm outside of the Yarbo dedicated maintenance facility here in Chicago. Sounds so professional, doesn't it? Dedicated maintenance facility. Try to get to your guys' comments. Hey, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, we're excited here. I got the Pro on today. I was able to get under it and sharpen the blades the other day, so that's good. Not that they were bad, I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna get under there and sharpen the blades because I've really put it through the ringer. Honestly, I put it way through the ringer. Probably did some things I shouldn't have done with it. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna drive it off real quick. Been trying to get some good maps and map out stuff lately. I'm gonna go put it to a different area here. Oh, hey Ken, what's up, man? Oh, hey TikTok, thanks for joining. I need a haircut. I need to schedule some haircut time. Ryan needs a haircut. I'm gonna flip these over, guys. We're gonna go walk out here. Get a beautiful view of a really not well-maintained parking lot, but that's not on us, that's on the building. That'll come in, that'll be fun when I'm out snowblowing. Somebody already wants me to stand on the tow hitch? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. $10 o'clock in the morning, you guys want me to do tricks? That coffee's barely kicked in. I was feeling all of my age this morning. I don't know what's going on, man. I woke up early, before everybody else, got my coffee, went downstairs, got my lift on, lifted some weights, and after that, I just could not get the body regulation temperature going. I'm not gonna stand on it because I weigh twice as much almost as this Yarbo. I can briefly stand on it without trying to flip it up. But yeah, there we go, without balancing. Working without a net here, guys. This is the new bracket and the hitch. There you go. And I'm probably 250. I shouldn't be 250, I should be about 235, but so yeah, I just stood on that without a net. Let you guys know that. I'll be trying to get this to I don't think I'm in an area. know if I have this area mapped out yet. Might have to do some mapping, guys. I don't know. We'll see. Let's have fun. I'll figure it out. Ugh. So when I replaced everything last week, I'm not quite sure what I mapped out, what I didn't. Or if I did paths, probably didn't. Look at all these crab apples, man. Ugh. Probably gonna make a mess. Also, there's a red-tail hawk out here who has tried to knock my drone out of the air, the company drone, 2 times this week. So I'm really keeping my eye open. He does not like me or any of the fun tools. Might have to map out an area, but whatever. I'll see. This is pretty dry over here. We definitely need some rain, but I don't think it's coming. Let me see if I got this area mapped out here. And I did. We're gonna do some hills today, guys. We're gonna climb some hills. I got the Pro on. Got about an hour 16 with this cut. 5,306 square feet. Ken Leonard already had me hanging off of the tow hitch. I need a place to set my water. So Yarbo's going uphill right now to, I'm gonna put it right here. Well, somebody on TikTok just said they're paying $5,000 to the first person that messages them. I don't think that's legit. Oh, I'm gonna go pick up some paper here because I don't want to run this over. Not that the Yarbo couldn't handle it, but I don't want to make a mess out here. Somebody's better, folks. I'm gonna pick this up just because I don't want to make a mess. They're the barbecue ones too. Put these off to the side. Tried to map out like an area with some hills, guys. The grass isn't, the building people have been cutting this too, but the grass is just really, really slowed down this time of year. Kind of like me, slowing down this time of year. We're gonna do a couple routes on the boundary here. Nice and slow. It's funny, first Tuesdays of the month, every first Tuesday of the month, the sirens go off, and about 10 a.m. And every time somebody panics, and it's pretty funny. So we're gonna go up some hills. Almost killed myself on a pine cone right there. There we go. Let's see. Sorry, Ken, I'll get with you just a second. Yeah, somebody on YouTube was asking. Yeah, all our cameras work. Oh, I was like, where'd that tree go? All our cameras work for the obstacle avoidance. I'm gonna do some obstacle avoidance this week. I think I'll set up. We did it a while back. I think I'll set up some cones. We'll get out here, and I'm like, why am I standing here? I'm gonna try to get somewhere where I can kind of set the tripod level here. We're working hills today. We're going up and down hills. Nice big tree to avoid here. You can kind of see where I mapped out though too. Letting it climb. Hey, we officially entered the robotic lawnmower wars on social media, guys. Want you guys, everybody remember, man, everybody's into robots. We're all doing our thing here. This technology, like I always say, is on its infancy. Let's be kindful. Let's be kind. Let's be respectful of each other out there. It's the thing I try to, comparing a Yarbo to another lawnmower is, it's just not fair. I mean, Yarbo is not just a dedicated lawnmower. It's 100% it's a modular, autonomous yard tool. I don't even like it when people just call it a lawnmower. It's not just a lawnmower. I got the Lawnmower Pro module on right now, but folks, this converts into a snowblower, a leaf blower, a snow plow. It's got towing capabilities. Can handle slopes to 70 degrees. 35-degree angles. So it's silly. I see a lot of like, if you guys just, I mean, you know, if you don't need a multifunctional yard tool, maybe you don't have a big yard. You know, I mean, it's like comparing a Swiss Army knife to a butter knife, okay? So it's just silly. And let's just be like, you know, like this is all new technology we're working with here, folks. I know it's been, I was talking to a guy yesterday, he stopped me during the live stream. He talked about how we've been doing this kind of stuff in, I'll show you going downhill, Europe for a long time, you know. So just finished one pass around the boundary. Now it's gonna go do another one. We do have some pretty dry grass here, but a lot of crabgrass in the middle. Couldn't ask for a better day. It's almost, well, it's a little high 70s. Like, whoa, just got buzzed by something. Working some hills today. We're gonna be going up and down some hills. Just trying to show the Yarbo in action. Not a crazy huge cut, about an hour and 20 minutes with this cut. There's some other places I really want to get to, but I really want to get up on those hills, but I think I'm gonna need to eventually like move our data center again. So now we're on a side hill, we're going up and down. I'll check out YouTube in a minute, guys, if you guys are around there. You guys are reminding me, I probably should throw some grease on my on the tracks here. Kind of set it up right here. You guys can, we'll be able to see it maneuver up around here. Try to keep things somewhat level, guys, but the ground is not level today. I don't know if Ryan's level today. I don't know. I was having one of those days where I was feeling every minute of my age this morning. But I powered through it. I got up, got the lift in. Yeah, thanks all you guys. Hair cutting attachment coming next. I love that. Right? Do you remember the Floby? We could do something like that. I thought I saw an article where George Clooney was talking on how he still uses one of those Flobies from, I remember my mom's friend had one of those Flobies in the 90s. It's just like that, it was that vacuum suck cut type of thing where it just cut your hair with a vacuum. I was like, that was the, I think that was the pinnacle of 90s pop culture, was with the Floby. It had to be like early 90s, I think. Yeah, it must have been early 90s. But yeah, George Clooney said he's got one, still uses it. I looked into them and they're expensive. I was like, really? Coming over here. Yeah, this is the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. We're doing some hills today. I did get a chance to get under there and sharpen up the blades the other day because I really dulled them out. I was hitting rocks, I was hitting you know what. We're gonna come up this hill over here. We're just working the boundaries right now. I think I have it set to about 3 inches. I mean, yeah, you can still see the lines from the last cut. It tells you how kind of dry and dry it's been. We did have some growth. I definitely see some coming off here, but you can tell the grass this time of year up here in the Midwest is really kind of slowed down. I usually get that peak kind of growth mid-July, early July, mid-July. My grass looks great at home though, and I really haven't watered that much. But I've been keeping it kind of long here in the last couple cuts. I got a lot of crabgrass that's been sneaking here and there though, so I definitely got to get a treatment set up on it this fall, get some of the Scots. So we're almost done with our boundary cuts here. Just working its way. I saw some comments online too talking about you know, just boundary cuts. I mean, you could do 2, you could do 3, you could do 4. It's all your personal preference. You could do the boundary first, you can do the boundary last. All personal preferences. Kind of show you the slope. It's gonna start going down. We're going up and down, and you guys have seen me cut this little area before. It's got some divots. I could do a demonstration of track maintenance for sure. As long as I don't get in trouble for the occasional outburst of smashing my knuckle. I do have a couple videos out there showing you like time lapse and everything of changing the tracks. I did that in the spring. I did that when I got it. You know, as far as like, it's pretty easy process. Yarbo gives you all the tools involved. I will say you can either go to yarbo.com or you can go to your hardware store if you need to grease the tracks. Some of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to over tighten. You'll know exactly when to stop. Everything lines up. Guys got a nice 0-point turn right here. I don't know what cut I did over here. I was mapping out so many different things. Okay, so now you see the angle we're going to be cutting at. It's going to start in this little corner here. I'm like, move over to the shade here. I forgot I haven't seen you guys since the weekend either, man. I don't even know if Kathy's on today. She's been pretty busy. Oh, I went to. Sky looks beautiful in this shot too, by the way. All right, I'm gonna lean down. Sorry if I am not reading all your comments right away, guys. I'm standing up, and I have to come down to. Oh, somebody said Yarbo is also in Russia. Yeah, I was, Ken, talking about mapping with a snowblower. I was literally just thinking about that. I mean, obviously I don't want to think about winter right now, but I was just thinking about that too. Now would probably be a good time to get out there and get the snowblower maps. Oh man, I got ants falling on me from this tree. So yeah, we're going uphill, downhill. We got side hills. Kind of move around. Yeah, I was trying to fly. So over here where I've been doing some cuts, I was trying to fly the Yarbo. It's not really a Yarbo drone, but it's a company drone. And this red-tailed hawk just keeps swooping down on me. He might even make an appearance during the live stream, but he does not like me. He does not like Yarbo. He does not like pretty much anything. But yeah, I've seen some like, sorry, one second. Yeah, we're just cutting on top of the hill. Looks like I got an 8-inch overlap. Cutting some crabgrass. We're gonna go all the way down the hill. I see. So what you're getting is a, it's just rotating from its last cut. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, so we're working fully autonomous right now. I got the Lawnmower Pro on. We're doing a 3-inch cut, 8-inch overlap, 20-inch width on the deck with the Yarbo. You get a 20-inch width cut. I do have the toe brace on the back just because I haven't taken it off and it's awesome and I always need it for something. I do have the tow hitch on the back. We've got the low mount RTK antennas. We've got the Wi-Fi Halo antenna. And a pretty beat up core and pretty beat up Lawnmower Pro prototype, man. It's all good though. That's what it's for, right? I can't wait to get a new deck though. come down here and give you guys a full view of kind of the hill, everything that's coming at it. Forgive me. A lot of crabgrass out here, guys. A lot of tall grass. This would probably be something I would do 2 passes on for the most part. I think Yarbo works best when it's maintaining your lawn. Not that it doesn't handle the big grass and everything like that, but you get into like your own schedule and your own rhythm where it's out there maybe giving you a twice a week cut. So you don't have to be out there twice a week. Yarbo's gonna be out there for you twice a week. Just doing all those cuts, micro mulching, throwing all that grass back into the soil. You guys seeing it go uphill, getting kind of a good angle of this hill. So I have a parallel cut going on. It's rotated off its last cut. Parallel cut going on, but you can do a diamond cut, spiral cut, checkerboard cut, and then a parallel like this. It's working fully autonomous. I'm not controlling it. This is all area mapped out. I think I had to remap it out yesterday, so. And I think I got lazy and it was hot and I don't think I created a pathway. And that's on me. That's my fault. Yeah, if you are interested, you've been shopping around looking for like a multi-use yard tool, something that converts into a snowblower, leaf blower, just go to yarbo.com. We do have some units up on, oh, you're gonna take out my tripod, aren't you? Oh, other way, good. We do have some units up on Amazon as well of our original Yarbo lawnmower, and those are $500 off right now, so that's a good deal on that. A lot of helicopters going over today. Got a cool shot, got a helicopter going by, got the Yarbo mowing. Maybe they're filming us, I don't know. So much glare on these phones, guys. I can't, I'm trying not to lift this up, but yeah, the snowblower though is a little less like, I will say there's a lot more complexity to Yarbo, like when it's in lawnmower module than like with snowblower. I mean, most of the times with like snowblowers, I mean, you're not worried about, you know, you're not as worried. There's not trees in the middle of your driveway. Obviously, there's, you know, it's just, and the 2-stage snowblower is just phenomenal. Not saying the mower's not. I love our mower. Mower's great too. But I'm just saying there's a lot more math that has to go into lawnmowers and stuff like that than there is with the snowblowers. But I mean, the benefits of just the fact that your unit is not sitting on the shelf for 6 months. That's what irks me. Like I see a lot of the comparisons and a lot of stuff like that with the lawnmowers, and that's all fine. I mean, I don't see the reason to bash one and put one down and then prop another one up. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like my shoe collection. I got Nikes, I got Converse, I got Adidas, I got Timberlands, I have you know, I have a pair of Crocs that I wear around the, I mean, they're all for different purposes. So if you are just looking for a lawnmower, maybe you want to go a cheaper route. I don't know. Maybe a cheaper route. If you don't plan on doing any landscaping or any towing or any, you know, you don't have that, you know, that tough property that something like the Lawnmower Pro would excel at, then by all means buy something, you know, buy something cheaper. You know, maybe you have a smaller yard. You know, Yarbo really excels with those big yards, acre plus, long driveways. You know, if you're looking for something that's going to have, you know, a trimmer attachment to it, that's where Yarbo comes in. You need to tow things, Yarbo. You mow, Yarbo. Snowblower, Yarbo. Leaf blower, Yarbo. With everything else, you're just getting a lawnmower. And no, with Yarbo, I mean, all our stuff is out there getting tested. I'm testing it out every day. A lot of feedback. Probably too much feedback sometimes. Y'all techies are like, you guys are like, you guys know your stuff, man. Like our Yarbo users, like a guy like Ken on here, he knows his stuff. Scott Grahams knows his stuff. These are all Yarbo users. These guys have been testing out our product for a long time. And they'll always give you honest feedback too. I'll say they're all men of integrity. So yeah, join the communities, talk to the people, see it in action. We're going to be starting to do some demos here shortly too, where you guys are showcases where if you are interested and you're in certain parts of the country, some Yarbo users and things like that, people will come and let you see their Yarbo in action. If you're a potential dealer, which we're always looking for dealers out there, if you're a potential dealer, you'll be able to come check out a Yarbo as well. Got one long piece of crabgrass. I hope it might be right on the. Sometimes we get that like a regular mower too, where you can get them that pesky crabgrass that it just nailed it and took it down. I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah, sometimes you can get that on there too, where like if you do let your grass get a little bit too low, it can get laid down a little bit. So I would recommend like maybe even if you let your grass grow for a while, do a couple different passes on it, do 2 passes on it, do 2 different cuts. That's if you have that harder to maintain yard. I will say, well, I sharpened up the blades on the Pro and they're really cutting. They're really cutting now. You know, but that was it when we were doing the product testing on this demo right on this. It just like I was purposely hitting sticks, definitely hit some rocks, definitely did some damage to the deck itself. It's really like scratched up. I've done some crazy stuff to it, man. Because I beat it up on purpose. That was the whole point, was to show you guys that, hey, we got a rough and tumble, durable motor out there, or mower out there, that's gonna handle hills. It's gonna handle, you know, it's gonna handle occasional sticks and things that gets in the way, you know. Occasional kids, G.I. Joe. Let me bring this up for a second, see what you guys are talking about here. Uh-oh. I gotta get in the shade, folks. It's telling me my phone is too hot, so I'm gonna come over here in the shade. I apologize if you gotta watch me walk this way. I don't want the live to shut down because of the phone. How does it do on farmland? I mean, I don't know what you mean by farming and stuff like that. What's cool about the Yarbo is, like I said, this with the Pro and everything like that, it's super durable. I gotta stand over here for a few minutes, folks, because the phone is hot, so I gotta stand in the shade. I've seen Yarbo working out on farms and it really excels. But the good thing about that too is if you are working on a farm, let's say you need to take it out into some rougher terrain and stuff like that. You could even slap the snow tracks on there if you're going down some dirt roads. You can put a nice little cart on the back. You can tow stuff around, tow feed, tow all that fun stuff like that. Oh, I got some cardinals going after each other there. Man, I can't see anything because of the shade here. Oh, we're going up the hill. Any changes to the shipping? I'm not privy to any of that information right now, so I'm sure if they've talked, I don't know what they've released or what they've talked or what's going on. That's the kind of stuff. I'm not privy to that information. It's above my pay grade. I don't want to say anything I don't know the answer to. I know we had some users testing out the trimmer, and they're making it better. I know we did have some changes. So this prototype of the Pro, I'm trying to give you guys the best angle here without getting my phone in the heat. I know this, a version of the Pro is already changed from the one I'm using. I think they've beefed up, and that's just from people that have been testing this stuff out, saying this works, this doesn't work, I like this, I don't like this. Same thing with the trimmer though. Like we're the only one on the market with making that trimmer that's attached. So yeah, there's always challenges, there's always stuff like that, but it's not always just about being the first either. It's about making sure that it's putting the best product out there. So yeah, we're going side hills, front hills, you name it. I got to stand over here because it's in the shade. I'm not trying to, but Yarbo will be over here in just a second. Actually, I guess I could bring it over to here. You guys are gonna love the Pro though, the Pro version, guys, when it comes out. I mean, it's, you might miss it coming over the hill. We'll come right back down. You guys are gonna love the Pro. I've had fun using it. I know some people were asking about the difference in the cuts as far as like if I've seen a difference. Not really, not really. But I've also taken the Pro over some tougher grass as opposed to the, I've taken it in some locations where I wouldn't put the, like our standard lawnmower out there. So it's like, I think people are worried that the quality of the cut that they're getting right now is going to diminish from the Pro. And I have not seen that at all through my experience. I will say I like the widening of the deck on the bottom. You're still gonna get occasional stick jammed up in there. Nothing's perfect when it comes to that, but I recommend when you're cutting grass anyways to pick up sticks. Pick up sticks, pick up toys, do all that fun stuff. Yeah, keep the questions coming. I'll get in there and answer them just a second. We are on the live with Facebook, YouTube, yarbo.com, and TikTok. Thanks for joining if you're watching on TikTok. I need a chair here so I can sit down and read all your guys' comments, man. Yeah, and like Ken was talking, we have the three ways like Yarbo kind of maneuvers around. Obviously, the RTK positioning system is like the main, obviously it's the way kind of Yarbo when you're mapping things out, and it gets you down to the centimeter. But yeah, so on the front there you see it has two ultrasonic sensors. It has then obviously the cameras. So the cameras are going to be moved up a little bit on the Pro. Giving it just a little bit better object avoidance, just because they're higher up. And then the bumpers, 270-degree bumper that goes around the front of the Yarbo. So if it is working on touch, we're doing some hills right now. I just realized I think I could bring my kids out here sledding in the this guy's coming through this way with a lawnmower. He's a pain in my you-know-what. But he usually leaves me alone. So that's the thing too, like this guy, like this company is out there. They have a guy who does a lot of the grass. He's got a big riding lawnmower, but he's out here every single day, multiple cuts a week. And that's the thing too, if you got a big yard, you're gonna be out there, doing this section this day, this section this day. When you got Yarbo, it can do up to 6.2 acres in a week. That's off 2 cuts. So if you have a 4-acre property, you can get that done in a couple days, like probably 3 days. It'd probably take you to do a 4-acre property. So then you can go back, you just get it down to sections depending on where it's out cutting, what you're doing. Then you could come back and then take another 3 and then give Yarbo the Lord's Day off on Sunday. Trying to see where we're at on this cut. So yeah, we got about 43 minutes left on this cut. We're 42% of the way done. Got about 3,000 square feet remaining. I was like, oh, I was hoping I didn't screw it up. Trying to stay in the shade here, folks. I got to keep my voice. I got to go back and I got to do some voiceover stuff later. Somebody said, can it handle walnuts? Yeah, I don't believe it has a nut allergy. I haven't seen it have any reactions or anything like that. But yeah, I would say if you have a yard with some walnuts, the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro would be the deck that I'd want on the front of my core. Just because it's more durable. The blades are more durable. The motor can soup up to 300 watts for. My neighbor's got one of those black walnut trees, and I find, and he's like 3-4 houses down, and I find those things buried in my yard. The squirrels are running over there, grabbing them, and then taking them back. So yeah, Tuesday, August 5th, it's crazy. Gonna do some live streams this week. I am gonna maybe tomorrow or the day after I'll do the I'll set up some stuff and we'll do some object avoidance stuff. It's not gonna be as nice as cut because if I set some obstacles up, it's gonna be going around them and things like that. But it's nice to be out here today though. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Yarbo, go check out yarbo.com, yarbo.com. It's the only modular yard tool out there. So right now we have the Lawnmower Pro module on the front, but that can easily be swapped off in a matter of seconds, and I could put the leaf blower module on there. So leaf blower is really awesome. 760 CFMs, 190 mile per hour winds. It sounds like a jet engine for real. So we got that. I can't wait to start using that in the fall here. When the leaves start coming down, we'll circle and pile everything up, and then maybe come over and hit them with the mower to mulch. So yeah, we're going uphill, downhill. Got a sideways slope too. Just kind of showing you how it handles hills. Not everybody has flat property, we know that. Kind of in a cove here. We got trees here, trees there, trees there. We got a building over to the left. I can't believe my hawk friend hasn't flown over yet. And I use the word friend loosely. So yeah, the mower, somebody's asking, the mower is still running during the turn. It might lift a little bit with the contour of whatever it's turning, but the mower is still going when it's turning. Sorry, I forgot to answer that earlier. So if you're concerned, you can set different speeds on your lawnmower. You can slow it down. I recommend a little bit slower of a pace, but it depends. If you got multiple acres and you just need to get stuff chopped down and maintained, by all means. But if you have one of those lawns that are like where you yell at kids that walk by for getting on your lawn, just set it to a slower pace. Let it do the work. It can be out there all day, so you don't really have to worry about it. You could be at work, you could be anywhere in the world and send it out. So. I'm sure once the new Pro comes out, you'll be able to buy blades in the you'll be able to buy blades at the Yarbo accessory page. I personally the other day, because they're not out yet, so I actually just sharpened the blades on the bottom with a grinder the other day. That was pretty easy, but I mean I wouldn't do that too many times. But yeah, I sharpened them. And then also it's going to come with the, you'll be able to put the disc on if you want to, the disc with the 5 blades on each disc. That's an option too if you really want. But yeah, I don't know the specifics of like, so I'm using like prototype blades on this one. I've heard that they've already beefed up the blades on that, so, but that's all. You didn't hear that from me. No, but they're definitely trying to make things even stronger. Because we want it to be a workhorse. We want it to be as close to like a commercial grade lawnmower that you can find. It's got to be a workhorse, man. It's so funny too, though. Like some of you people put your Yarbos through some crazy stuff, man. I see some that people have toasted, and I mean, definitely look like it was like, some of these look like they were on, I don't know, they almost look like they were on Mars or something. I'm like, I'm really impressed with how far people push things. Sorry, let me get back to the comments here. I'm gonna pick this up. I was told not to get too shaky with the tripod, so. Oh, hello Yarbo, hello Jennifer on TikTok. Thank you for saying hi. Uh-oh, what's? Ken, what do you mean by that? The blades too balancing, you're sharpening them yourself. I was like, I had no choice the other day. I was like noticing, I was like, oh, I really need to sharpen these blades. I don't have any replacements here. Because like I said, I'm just working with a prototype, guys. This is the Lawnmower Pro prototype. So once it's out, we'll have obviously all the accessories. Anything fun like that. Yeah, I actually took them off to sharpen because the blade is actually, the angle of the blade is facing the top of the deck on these. So I just took them off. There's two hex screws that hold, on this unit, hold those on. So I just took those off and then wore a glove in one hand, took it to the grinder. But yeah, no, once it comes out, we'll know a little bit more. Like once it's in people's hand, we'll know more with the accessory page and now that it's in production. Everything was pre-order, so it's pre-order, then it goes to production. And then hopefully things will settle down a little bit for a minute. But yeah, the core still, we're using the 2024 core here. Okay, going back up the hill. I could probably move here shortly. I'm in the shade, sorry I'm not a little bit closer, guys, but I'm trying to stay in the shade, but give you a view of the whole cut here. We are doing a parallel cut. You can see how scorched the grass is, jeez. They don't really water. Look at them lines though, man. I'd like to think some airplane taking off from my hair. Somebody said, why is it so expensive? Really though, like the expense is the core, guys. And that's your multi-tool, right? The core is what expensive. If you look at the, if you were gonna go out and buy a robotic snowblower, a robotic lawnmower, and a robotic leaf blower, it would far exceed the price of the modules themselves. You know, like a decent lawnmower is going to cost you a couple grand for a decent robotic lawnmower. The price of the Yarbo is really in the core, in the fact that it's the multi-tool thing. So it's not just a lawnmower. I'm sure if we just decided, hey, we just want to make a lawnmower, I'm sure the price would drastically come down on that because it'd just be a lawnmower. But what you get with the Yarbo, you're getting the price of a snowblower, you're getting the price of a leaf blower, you're getting the price of the towing capabilities, and then you're getting the lawnmower price. So, if you're looking for a good deal though to get in on the core and the stuff, I would go check out Amazon though, because we have our original. It's the core itself, and then with the original M1 lawnmower, that could get you up and mowing within like a week and a half. So that one is $500 off on Amazon right now. Can you guys see up here? Can you see it coming down? It's on the hill right now. So yeah, this is from yarbo.com. And I think as technology evolves with this stuff, I mean, you'll definitely see pricing go down, but then you're going to start seeing like some more AI stuff incorporated into these. Uh, you know, that's going to be a game changer too. So you're gonna start seeing a lot of different things coming out in this market. Um, I was talking to a guy yesterday when I was doing the live stream. He came over and wanted to talk about his. He kind of got in early on one of the robotic pool cleaners, and I saw some of those from some like companies that are doing some smaller robot lawnmowers too. But yeah, I saw one this morning. I saw a comparison. It was like, so Yarbo is about like 1.72 acres, 24-hour period. I saw one this morning. It was about 1.25 acres or 1.5 acres. A different, but that was just a lawnmower. That won't tow. That won't push snow in the wintertime. It's going to be sitting, depending on where you live, it's going to be sitting on the shelf for about half the year. That's one of the great things about Yarbo is it's made to be a year-round worker, not just a 5-6 month we're mowing type of thing. I'm watching you guys on YouTube right now. I'm always funny with how far the delay is. Yeah, thanks. If you guys are tuning in on yarbo.com, thank you so much. If you're tuning on YouTube, thank you. Facebook, thank you. I can't see the live comments, but I do go back and look at the comments, guys, especially if you guys are like, Ryan's such a goofball, I can't look at him. Those kind of comments like that. Hopefully everybody's keeping it civil. I've seen like the desperate housewives of robotic lawnmowers the last few days with some of the stuff out there. I'm like, keep it civil. I mean, the end of the day, we're all excited about the future of this. We're all, looking at this with new baby eyes type of thing. I don't think there's any reason to get all mean and nasty out there. Like, we do roundtables all the time. I don't know many other companies that are doing these roundtables, and we do these roundtables. And there's always a transparency on there with, as far as like, Ken Coleman, our co-founder, one of our co-founders, he's always on there, and there's transparency. He'll tell you, he's like, we don't feel this is working good enough, or this is what's going on, this is how we're going to fix it. I mean, that's transparency from a company. Got great customer service too. Should anything go wrong, people are always on top of it. Way easy just through the app. If you got a ticket out there, you can put a ticket out. But yeah, like I said, I like the transparency with things. It's kind of evolved and grown. It's funny from where it started 10 years as like a snowbot, guys. And now we're a fully functional, modular yard tool with towing capabilities. trying to save my voice a little bit. I got to do some voiceover stuff later. But here we are coming back down. You better get us the world time. Thanks for joining us on the TikTok. Oh yeah, Ken was talking. Somebody said, can it really move snow? Now you put the snowblower module on. It's 2-stage snowblower. There's plenty of video out there. I've used it numerous times. It's really cool, man. It's got a shoot rotation, I think about 200 degrees, -5 to 55 degree. It can work up to -13 degrees. I had it out here in the polar vortex last winter, which I was not happy about being out here in that. That polar vortex can work fully autonomous. You can use the remote, you can use the app. Works kind of similar to this. I mean, you map out your area, you map out your driveway. You can adjust the shoot angles depending on, it'll give you an option of, okay, what side do you want to throw the snow? Where do you want to throw the snow today? Maybe you don't like your neighbor and you want to chuck it into his yard or her yard. You could do that. I don't recommend it. You didn't hear that from me. But yeah, man, the snowblower is pretty amazing. It's a 12-inch height going into the auger, 24-inch width, so clearing 2 feet by 1 foot with each pass. You can send it out whenever. You can send it out 3 in the morning. You can send it out 2 in the morning, whatever. If you know you're getting a snowstorm, send it out multiple times at night. I've had it out here, a battery. I mean, you get at least, I want to say it's like 6,000 square feet you can get with a charge. It does depend sometimes though too on how cold it is. Obviously the colder or the heavier the snow, it's going to go through the battery real quick. But the good thing about Yarbo is that it'll go back and recharge itself. It actually cleans off the docking station, the snowblower does, and then it comes back on and charges up. So yeah, so it's the 2-stage snowblower is pretty awesome, man. You guys will like that. Yeah, it does come with snow tracks as well. They do have metal studs on them. They can be removed if you get worried about them. Maybe like me, I got an asphalt driveway. What I do though is I limit like 0 turns like this too. Comes some more helicopters. I feel like Ray Liotta and Goodfellas, like they're just following me around. So yeah, got about 22 minutes left on this cut. We're going uphill, downhill. You guys can see some good stripes going on. So we got about 22 minutes left of this cut. We did a 3-inch cut. You see I got the 8-inch overlap. Stripes are looking nice. I can feel my voice going out. Yeah, somebody on YouTube was asking about the shipping on the Pro. Everything, from what I've heard, everything is still on track. I have not seen any updates or heard any updates, so I think it was said sometime at the end of August. Yarbo's always good about sending like updates out to people as well. I know everybody's anxious to get their hands on it. I'm actually looking forward to getting my hands on one too. But right now, they're all spoken for users right now. You guys will like the finished product though. Trust me, I'm a professional. You guys will like the finished product though. I've had some pretty good fun with this one. I mean, here we are right here. I don't know if Kathy's on today. She had a call earlier, so she was really busy today, so I don't know if she's on yet. But they'll check it out, answer questions. I might be a one-man show. I got 4. Somebody said, serious question, is this working for sales? I don't know what that means. Yeah, if you guys want to check it out, just go to yarbo.com. You can see what we've cut so far. Let me show you. So this is what we've cut. All this here, this is what we have left in the cut. You can see the tracks where it went around the edge. This is what we have left. About a little less than 20 minutes left on this cut. I'm starving too. I need to eat lunch. I'm feeling lethargic today. Rock got no reason. It's very quiet out here today though. Thanks for watching on TikTok as well. Yeah, as far as I heard about the Pro, everything's still on track. Just beefing it up a little bit, even from what we got here. I saw a redesign around like the ultrasonic sensors. I don't know if that's going to be on the final one. I'm excited to see it. I really would like to see it. I know I do the live stream, guys, but I'm not as... They're not passing things through me. I was like, my wife doesn't even tell me what goes on in the house, let alone... I'm just out here to kind of test some things out, man, and talk to you guys about the Yarbo a little bit. If I had any inside baseball, I'd give it to you, I promise. So you can cut off these 0-point turns too if you don't like them. Maybe you don't like it on the grass. You don't like the movement, or you can cut off the 0-point turns as well. Put like smart turns on. The winter time too, you can put like the smart turns on as opposed, or the U-turn type of thing. If you want to cut down on some of the grinding, which you can get sometimes with the spikes on the snow tracks. But the snow tracks are really awesome, man. Like the way it just handles and moves around. I actually keep my Yarbo in my backyard, so I have a pathway that actually goes through a fence. Well, it goes through my yard, over a patio, out a fence, into the driveway. But I just started with Yarbo back in like January. It's kind of like when I first started working with a Yarbo and everything like that. And I will say when I was doing I had limited, I was doing plowing here, so I was kind of learning it. But when I was at home, I had very limited, kind of limited knowledge at that point of what I was actually dealing with, you know, as far as my driveway and as far as the mapping and as far as all that stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it this year. I got a little bit more of a grip on. It's kind of a whirlwind last year of the last year, like learning this technology that I didn't even know really existed until I started working with them. Like I literally didn't know anything about this stuff. I think it's a little like we've come a little bit later to the game here in the United States as far as like the robotics and you know, I know Europe's been on that trend a little bit longer than we have as far as like robotic lawnmowers and thinking of TikTok channel for my business. Is it worth it? Of course. Somebody just asked that. Why not? Start a TikTok channel, get followers, do your live streams like this. Worst case, it helps you become better, a better speaker, better on camera, better, you know, presenter. So when you are trying to sell your business, it's right there. Yeah, I should get that drone out and show you guys that bird. That thing does not like me at all. So we're right across from like some woods. I know there are some like eagles out here as well. Yeah, I was out mowing and out shooting with the drone yesterday. And this is the red-tailed hawk that tried to take out our drone and does not like the Yarbo as well. Doesn't really mess with the Yarbo. It's not big enough for that, but it did try to take out the drone. Beautiful bird, but man, not very nice. About 13 minutes left of this cut, about 1,000 square feet. I named this cut Big Hill because that's how smart I am. Move over a little bit, guys. How does it do when there are several trees in the yard and not evenly lined up? Well, it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about GPS, the high, like that'll come down to like how well you mount your data center. You want to keep that high. Yarbo does not need a direct line of sight. It just needs to be able to communicate. Like you don't need a direct line of sight to the data center, so you don't have to worry about that if you do have tree cover. Obviously, sometimes tree cover can detour some GPS signals. I'm not going to lie and say it doesn't. You know, keep your trees trimmed. If Yarbo does lose GPS, like I got one little spot in my yard, occasionally it goes out. Not every time either. Sometimes I'll get an alert on my phone and it'll just say, hey, move the Yarbo up a foot, and it'll move up a foot and it'll catch, you know, more satellites. So just needs to be able to communicate. The data center is going to communicate with the satellites, and then they're going to communicate with the Yarbo itself. That's the GPS, like the RTK technology. And then also it's communicating through the Wi-Fi halo antenna on the back. Now on the obstacle avoidance, with a lot of trees, you can either do no-go zones or you can just set it up where the Yarbo will move around them as well. I mean, you can see we just went under a big canopy right there. I'm not exactly in an open space. I mean, I might be on a hill here, but I got trees here. I got trees. I got buildings, 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 big trees, big trees, big trees. So I'm not really working in on, there's another tree and trees. I'm not really working in the most open space here either. And it's fine. You know, I haven't lost GPS yet. If I do, I'll wait a minute. Maybe I'll move it forward a minute, but all those alerts will come to your phone too. So you'll know. If your Yarbo does, if something happens and you know. I will say the biggest concern with trees are trees like trees like this one right here. Oh, the Japanese maple should be fine. You would just you can either set no-go zones around each tree, which is not difficult. You'll just create it in your map, or you can just let it move around. Like they're not, you know, these kind of trees with the low-hanging branches or that people have not trimmed up. Those ones you can run into problems with, and not a GPS issue, but it's a like if you don't trim up some of the lower things, it could snag like your antennas if your tree is doing a touch pass type of thing. So I would definitely, that's my recommendation, unless you want to be replacing antennas here and there. I saw some guy, he was on one of the boards, he made like springy antennas. So there's something in that little crevice right there that Yarbo sees every time I'm out cutting. And I can't tell if it's a bigger divot, because it creates its own, right there it just created like its own no-go zone around that thing, and that's happened to me like 2 or 3 times. But it is moving from sun to shade sometimes. Sometimes you'll get a iffy, just because the camera's adjusting between the sun and the shade over there in that area. I don't know why it does that. And I think it's a contoured thing too, so. It's always seeing with the cameras in the front, and it's feeling with the bumper. And then, like I said, we do have the ultrasonic sensors on the front as well. There's your tow hitch now on the back, getting kind of a little bit better view of it. We got a little less than 10 minutes left on this cut. I think sometimes it sees so this is a tree with like low hanging branches. I do think sometimes it picks up some of those low hanging branches. But yeah, I've told this building to come trim up their trees too. How long does it take to mow? 3/4 of an acre. I can do a 1/4 acre per charge. 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period. I would probably say let me see, between charges. So you got to think 1/4 acre. So, and then I don't know, that's good math. I got to figure that one out. To mow 0.75 acres. Definitely less than, I mean, if 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period, less than 12 hours. But that's also with it going back and recharging. So that's not just cut time. So it'll go out there for a few hours. It'll go back when we work in like a 20-80 range with the battery. Optimal range, 20-80%. So when it hits 20%, it'll go back and recharge itself up to 80%, and then come back out and finish the job. So I guess, yeah, the answer is less than 12 hours, probably less than that. I mean, it's a good question. Like I said, 1/4 acre per charge. Sometimes give or take more, as long as it's maintaining the grass and not cutting through. I mean, you're not cutting through swaths of, just stuff 3-4 feet. I just did about, what did I say at the beginning? I think almost 6,000 square feet, like 5,000 something square feet. My battery's currently at 79%. So I've just cut all of this. and we're at 79%. By the time the cut's done, 75% of the battery. So I've just cut all that here. I think it was just a smidge under 6,000 square feet, I want to say, when I started this cut. Yeah, I do have it work around that tree. Just because it's got some roots, it's got some... Almost done with this cut though. Remember, if you guys are out there in the communities, man, we love you guys. Keep it respectful. Talk nice to each other. I don't get in the habit of bashing other brands. It's not what it's all about. It's just about making your product stand out. What makes Yarbo stand out is the fact that it's modular, switches from lawnmower to snowblower to leaf blower. It's got a tow package on the back, could tow up to 3,500 pounds, about 500 to 1,000 daily usage. So that way if you need to pull a cart, you need to pull a dethatcher, you need to pull a aerator, spreaders, like yard sweeper, you name it. I was out here with the dethatcher last week. Was loving what it was doing with the dethatcher, man, because this grass really needed it. It's got a lot of thatch built up underneath it. This probably do that again. I would do that again in the fall. Definitely the aerator in the fall. I will say with an aerator, you definitely want to put some weight on it. So get some cinder blocks and just put, not on the Yarbo, but on the aerator itself. That way you're getting that penetration into the ground. I did aerating after it was like rainy, so it worked really well as well. But yeah, put 100 pounds on there and let it kind of push down. We're still on the manual side of things when it comes to towing, but they do have the tow mode. Why that hasn't launched yet? I used it like 2 months ago. It worked fantastic out here. But all the updates, yeah, 20,000 square foot per charge. Sounds right. So yeah, 20,000 square foot per charge. So it would take just over two charges to do an acre. So yeah, about 2 charges. So it would take 2 charges to do about 3/4 of an acre. I think we're almost done. Oh, what do we got here? It's working its way back around. God, my voice is gone. The Canadian wildfires that were going on, that's sending stuff down here, our air quality has been just awful, like really bad. I think we're almost done. That worked out perfect, guys. This cut got me right to lunch. This cut got me right to lunch. So yeah, you guys can kind of see the finished product here. Got some nice lines here. Yarbo's still finishing up a little bit of area here. Probably got 1 or 2 passes left here. Appreciate everybody tuning in, talking today, man. I can hear in my voice I'm a little under the weather, but I was trying to see like the oh man, I wonder if we're gonna get some storms tomorrow. I don't know. I see some stuff firming up. Definitely could use some rain, but I'm not seeing anything. Temperature's gonna go back up to the 90s this weekend. Next couple days we'll be outside. We'll probably do it early though too, because it's gonna get hot. So I'm not trying to croak out here. Let me see how much time we got left. 1 second. That was it. I do not have it going back to the docking station because I did not create a path from here yesterday. Let me bring it back over here, guys. Oh, it's funny. I gotta show you guys this. Kathy and I were filming this like when she was here. Do not recommend, but I'm just gonna show you. Somebody's asking how it would handle a farm. No, I don't have the blade on, mind you. Lift it up, actually. I do not have the blade on, mind you. These are some cobblestones. I'm just saying, if you want to go off-roading with a Yarbo, you can. I don't know how things get broke, do you? Just shows you what kind of terrain Yarbo can handle. Because people want to be out there and they want to talk about other lawnmowers and they want to talk about all that fun stuff like that. But it's like comparing, like I said, it's like comparing sandals to Nikes. Or yeah, they both go on your feet. You wear them outside. So yeah, they both of these cut grass. This cuts grass, that cuts grass. But it's the other capabilities that set it apart. I'll put a tow hitch on the back of any of them and let's go. Off-roading. Do not attempt this at home, folks. I am a professional Yarboer, so do not attempt this at home. But just to let you know, guys, it has the capabilities to handle rough terrain. It's a beast. That's what it's meant for. So yeah. So don't tell anybody you saw me taking it over cobblestone or rock or whatever not. Nobody saw that. Never happened. This did not happen. You can go forward, backwards, you name it. Didn't get stuck. Came right over them. Did all that fun stuff. So hey man, we are I am going to wrap it up today. that's all we have time for today. We got our cut done. It looks beautiful. We got the cut done. I've been telling this building they got to trim up there. It's not Yarbo's building, it's somebody else's. I've been telling them to trim up these trees. If one falls on me, I swear. But yeah, thanks for joining, man. I'm Ryan with Yarbo. Hey, bring me some lunch. Bring me some McDonald's. No, just kidding. Kids are leaving. I'm not eating McDonald's. I got to watch it. I can't do the McDonald's. But yeah, if you got any questions about the Lawnmower Pro, right here, visit yarbo.com. You'll get all your answers. I know the guy asked me to stand on the tow hitch earlier. There's me on the tow hitch. Tells you how big I am. I'm lifting it up, and this is 140 plus pounds. But yeah, so just visit yarbo.com. This is a Lawnmower Pro. So if you were looking for that mower that's just going to give you that just more durable, rugged cut, the Pro's it. But also our M1 and our Core is on sale at Amazon right now for $500 off. So that's a really good deal. That's a beautiful cut. If you have just a traditional lawn, that thing's going to do the job, you know, as well as anything out there on the market. But yeah, this is our Pro. This is what I'm going to beat up. Maybe tomorrow we'll do some like obstacle avoidance. I can set some stuff out. You know, I know it's all fun and games till I have to run out of the way. And I'm just kidding. We showed you that last week. Somebody said, let it run over your foot. So I stood in front of it and went all the way around me. That's what the obstacle avoidance is for. It's what the cameras are for. It's what the bumpers are for, and the ultrasonic sensors. So yeah, thanks for joining us, man. We had a good live today. It wasn't too hot. I didn't really break a sweat. You know, just like I said earlier, if you guys are out there, we're talking robotic lawnmowers. Keep it classy. If you're a Yarbo user, keep it classy. If you are using other ones, keep it classy. Talk about it. Have a nice open Discord, and just be friendly about things, and let's just be open and honest and have that kind of conversation. And when things work, I'll tell you when they work. When things don't work and I'm frustrated, I'm gonna tell you when things aren't working, they're frustrated, or you'll see panic mode on my face, man. So appreciate all the comments, questions, concerns. We love it. Check out yarbo.com. Check out the accessory page too. And be with us all week. We're gonna be doing some fun stuff. And hey, thank you so much for the live, man. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. Thank you.